All right, good afternoon, Barlow Brigade. Old Big Jim coming at you from the international headquarters for everything Barlow. Uh, I posted a video last night. I mean, it rained real hard here. We got almost 3 inches of rain, and I was up most of the night, and I just was sitting there, and uh, I did a video, and it's from the heart. It's who I am, and so if y'all want to go watch that, I sure would appreciate it. All right, I think I'm over 400 subscribers at this point. Um, so I, I would appreciate it if you would go and like, subscribe, and share if you're not already a member of the brigade. Uh, when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out because that's just kind of what I do. But let's start with the eye candy. All right, today on the Anvil we have a Rosecraft Blades Beaver Creek Barlow in orange bone. Just an absolutely stunning pocket knife. Slip joint don't get no better than this, guys. I mean, I can sit here and tell you how good it is. This is the second, and the only thing I can find wrong with it was, you see this little place right here where the dye didn't hit all the way good, and when I got it, it was marked just a second, and of course it's light colored on this side. So, but in my world, in Barlow, in Barlow Brigade heaven, it just don't get no better than that. I mean, I got hell, I got 40 Barlows, so I mean, I have my grails and I have my bangers, but that term grail is overused. I used it recently when Big Fish 7334 sent me a Saber number 29 Granddaddy Barlow, and which I have a custom slip coming from what I understand. My boy Zona at Arizona EDC has made a couple of posts about a slip that he's sending to me, and they ain't Louis. They ain't a finer guy in the world, guys. He's been with me since the beginning. He's the reason I came up with the Barlow Brigade Bangers, which is a hashtag that I use sometimes whenever I put something up there. And one of the items I'm going to show y'all today is definitely a banger. This is not going to be a hashtag as a Barlow Brigade banger, but when I show y'all this bad boy, when it rolls in here, I ain't got to explain it to you. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's do a little pocket dump. What y'all feel like about that? Got the old 1974 Zippo Slimline. The eBay listing said it had a loose hinge. Well, I took my needle nose pliers and fixed that pretty quick. And old Terry over there, Terry's Man and Knife Stuff, he says, man gotta have power. I agree, especially if you're a smoker. Coming in number 2. This is the flashlight that broke the internet. I know you got your modern EDC knife, the orange one, the white one, all those, and I'm going to show y'all one of those. But for $1.97, you can't beat this. You buy the cheapest batteries you can find and put them in there. I've been carrying this one for almost 3 years. It's been in my front pocket on my t-shirt every day. Of course, blind man, the old man can't see. That's another one of them things you got to have, one of his light. All right, coming in here on my modern carrying today is the Tanto $5 Ozark Trails little flipper knife. Now I mean, for $5, guys. I mean, you go buy 5 and put them. Put one in your toolbox on the back of your truck. Put one in your pocket. Give one to your wife. I mean, Lord have mercy. it's stainless steel. I mean, I've already gone over that about how good they are, but I mean, for $5, I got me a couple of them. All right, in the first slip, little something. We got the Swiss Army knife. This is called the floral knife. Just an outstanding pocket knife. I did a search on these and found them, and actually saw it on the first time on Amazon. And I said, "Ooh, here, that's that. Listen to that. Walking dog. Pops right in there. Half stop's a little weak, but we ain't gonna worry about that. It has a sheep foot blade, and it has the grind on the back. If you'll notice, see how it comes down at an angle? That's because it's only ground on one side. I bought a red one, and I'm gonna try to get the purple one and the blue one if I can get them. I'm gonna try to get every one I can find, every color I can find. But the red one I got, somebody tried to sharpen this side. So if you get one of these, don't sharpen this side. Just sharpen it from the back side, and this knife will serve you well. And another thing that impresses me, now the red one I got is older, but I found a place on eBay where they do TSA, where they take the knives away from people when they're getting on planes, and I bought a couple of them from it. But the red one's not in very good shape, but it does work. Now listen to this. I mean, come on, guys. You hear that snap? Anyway, there's my light carrier for the day on the pocket dump. And then coming in here now, number 4, I guess, is get it out of the slip. Imperial Sodbuster Jr. Now I had this on my little thank you video I did last night. I've been working on this one for a couple of days. It's a $12 to $15 knife depending on where you buy it. But stainless steel blades. But this one's different. I have custom. This is the Barlow Brigade custom right here. First of all, you're gonna notice it has a half stop. Okay. I was a little apprehensive about doing that. I mean, I know it's just a $15 knife, but I didn't really know what I was doing. But I was watching Doom Crew, and he did it, and I sent him a message, and he sent me a very encouraging message back. And popped right in it, man. So I just sat down with my grinder and ground it and got it to where it's a good positive half stop. I impressed myself, guys. I mean, Anyway, there's the last night, my everyday carry. Oh yeah, by the way, you'll notice that the tip has been reground. I turned it into a drop point. Spear blade, I don't know, man. It depends on who you are. I call that a drop point, and that's what it is here at the Barlow Brigade. Got a little overzealous there one time and got up on the side of the blade, so I hit that with a little 600 and knocked the burr. Usually when you grind something like that, you got a little burr, but it turned out pretty good. I think if you was dressing a deer or something, you'd have that little point there, get it done. I'm not keeping this one. This one's going out. That's the reason I'm carrying it. I'm going to pack this one up. I got a YouTuber that I'm going to send this to. Anyway, guys, that's the pocket dump for today. Get out all this foolishness. Get all this off the thing here. All right, now I gotta fix a mess, guys. Of course, old man, I got a pretty good memory to be as old as I am. But sometimes I mess up. Yesterday, I drove down to the knife shop, Deep South Cutlery. Everybody knows that. I mean, I have them on my Anvil because they're just great people. That's all I can tell you about that. So when I walked in there, Brother Seth Bond handed me this box. It said Big Jim Barlow Brigade from Dan Edwards. And of course, first thing I did, I looked at it and it said Anvil Company. I said, well, I know what this is because I had a message in my, one of my commenters told me that they gave this to somebody and wanted to make sure that I got it. And there it is. Now, this box was given to me by Brother Seth, but this knife came to me via Heath Warren. And we'll get back into the knife just a second. Heath Warren is the owner of Warren Anvils. Okay, here's his Facebook page, Warren Anvil. Now I call him Heath Warren Clip because I love Warren Cliff blades. So to me, I call him Heath Warren Clip, and he's just a great feller. He can polish the dull side of aluminum foil. I mean, the Anvil that I got right here, I got from him. Now, it's a user. I've used it. It was one that he has very high standards in what he does, and he had this one, and I don't call it a second because it does exactly what I need for it to do. I beat on it, and then I use it to display my knife. Anyway, here's an example of his work. Now, he also he's a faith-based gentleman. You can see here he's a big copper lock guy. He's got a stag handle copper lock, and then he's got that's probably some kind of orange bone soddy up there. I just don't think you can go wrong, guys. If you need a display Anvil, I don't know what he charges for them. That's going to have to be between you and him. He can be contacted on either his Facebook page, or if you call preacher Billy Ray Bond down at Deep South Cutlery, I'm certain he will get you in touch with him. All right, now let's see. Y'all may not know this, but I script everything I do. I have a list of everything. If I don't, I'll forget something. Oh yeah, the knife. I got to get this out of here. This gentleman right here, Mr. Dan Edwards, I covered up his personal information. He's if y'all live in the greater Atlanta area and you need some real estate, he can be contacted at Harry Norman Real Estate. He's a senior real estate specialist at this place. He's a fine gentleman. He's a constant commenter in my videos. I had no idea he was going to gift me a knife, but Brother Dan, thank you. More than you know. This was a wonderful gift, and it hit me right in the heart. Just want you to know that. This is a Omar. It's O period, M period, A period, R period. Everybody calls them Omars. It's a Japanese steel. I haven't done anything to it. You can see it's got I think he cleaned it up a little bit, but it's got the pawpaw patina back there on the spring. The blade, I feel sure after I get it going in there, cut me some taters and maybe some tater salad, or maybe some home fries or something. I'm gonna see if I can get that thing to tiner up. No half stop, but solid knife. Thank you again, Mr. Dan. Also in that box, when I got it home, I really looked in it. I looked in the bottom. And guess what I found? There's a business card in there for hunting for hookers. Old brother Cornbread. I'm gonna tell you what. Now, Cornbread is for a long time. I don't try to figure people out, but I was just trying to figure out. He was either putting on which would have made him a genius because he does it good, or he is what he is. And I believe that he is what he is. Okay? So he don't need no help from me, but I can tell you, if you don't go over there and subscribe to Hunting for Hookers, you're missing the boat, man. He does stuff that just, it's unreal. Also, there is a sticker. Hunting for Hookers. Got old Sassy Scratch there pulling the deer across the field. Got his old lever action, I guess, gun. So, once again, y'all need to get over there and check out Hunting for Hookers. Also in the same thing, the Orange Army. Big Bear. Looks like another lever action gun. Got you buck 110 on there. Orange Army. I'm gonna tell you what, Cornbread has the best looking pair of safety shoes you have ever seen. Trust me on that. So y'all get over and check old Cornbread out. All right. So let's this is Tuber Tuesday. I don't know, I didn't have time to figure out who started that hashtag, but anyway, that's what we're doing. We're doing a Tuber Tuesday. Dum 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 dum. You know, I don't know if I believe in Bigfoot or not, but I could have sworn I just saw him. Okay, and you know, there's all kind of conversations about Bigfoot and is he real, is he not real, and all that. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation about that because it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters because I love the concept of it. I mean, Bigfoot to me is a rock star. But anyway, this knife is a Rough Rider, and it's a folding hunter. Shout out to and hurt him up to Mr. Harold up there at HTEDC. I'm gonna sneak that in there, man, because you know you're the leader of the herd. So we're gonna get me on this knife, and the one I'm picking to show you definitely, to me, qualifies. Now this is a budget knife. It's certainly not a gas station knife, man. That's made out of some kind of I think it's, I don't know, some kind of laminated wood. But it's got your Bigfoot on there. He's walking around. He's almost orange on there, so he qualifies as a Hunting for Hooker. Just a great knife. Got that sexy clip point blade. You just can't, I don't think you can beat it. This is a Rough Rider R2167. I don't believe it's available anymore from either one of the big, you know, the Chicago Knife Works or the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I don't know. I found this one on the internet and got a smoking deal on it. Just a great knife. It's a back pocket knife. I carry it. I have carried it. I mean, you see the bolsters are scratched up. It's a back pocket knife. I don't have any desire to carry a knife in a sheath. It's not where I come from. Okay, guys. Barlow Brigade Banger. Let's get it on in here. Ain't no need holding up on it. That's right, Remington. It's a R1273. Made in the USA. Got the box, came with all the paperwork. It's called The Master Guide. And it says, congratulations, your decision to purchase a limited edition R1273 Master Guide knife. Piece that you know, they go on and tell you all about it, how it's made, what it's got, the history about it. We ain't got time to go through all that, but that's all right. Hold on, guys. I first saw this knife down at Deep South Cutlery. They had one for sale in there. I went in there and looked at it and told myself I had to have this knife. Now it's a big one. It's a real big one. It's 5 1/4 inches long. Has a beautiful, beautiful blade. Just unbelievable. Kind of see where I got the inspiration for the blades on my little soddy that I did. But that blade is almost 4.5 inches long. And it's a big one. I got almost 1.5 inches hanging out of the bottom. It's a big one. Absolutely fantastic knife. Got your pin blade. It's almost 3.5 inches long. Just a great knife. So I guess if you're carrying a folding hunter and you go hunting for the big boys, the elks and all that kind of stuff, you know, the up there in the mountains and all that, this is probably what your guide is going to be carrying. Delrin covers, man, just absolutely beautiful. Got that bullet shield. This knife was made in 1995. Got the Remington USC stamp on the pin blade. I think cut your finger off, did it. Got the Made in the USA stamp, UMC, on the master blade, and it's got your R1273. Just an absolutely stunning knife. Well, all right, guys. There's my two for Tuesday. Hurt 'em up. Shout out to Cornbread. Ellaville Knife Show, man, was a great success. It was great. I have reaped, even though I wasn't there, I have reaped the benefits of the knife show all the way in 355 miles away from the Knife Doctor's event. Can't shout out the Knife Doctor enough. He's the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing right now. He totally motivated me to do this. So anyway, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everyone for including me in this, giving me a chance to show my knives and get on here and do silly stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all goodbye. I hope every one of y'all is suffering from Marlowe blindness. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all later.